Makes me think about my own mortality. I'm going to turn 63 next year. I don't celebrate birthdays anymore. It's just more like a countdown. I talked to a few people. They have all these philosophical ideas. When they pass away, they're going to see God. They're going to talk to God and ask God a question. So I tell them, what's the purpose of life? What's the vastness of the universe? Stuff like that. I'm not that deep. All I want to ask God is, what the fuck were you thinking about when you created ticks? That's all I want an answer to. So, hope you guys all had a good holiday, good Christmas, and hopefully you got some good presents, some good gifts. I did not. I'm single, I live alone. My family gets me the same crap every year. I don't know why. They send me boxes and boxes of grapefruit and oranges. It's like they're trying to tell me a message. Merry Christmas. We think you have scurvy. Eat some citrus. So, I saw the title of a Christmas song the other day. Really bothered me. It's called Santa is Coming for Us. I'm just going to let that sink in. I just didn't understand the title of that song. It's like, is Santa like a DEA agent coming after drug? I don't know. But Santa is coming for us. My family used to own a diner in Wildwood. I'm a local guy, grew up in Wildwood, and we had a lot of interesting people coming in the diner. A woman came in one day with her daughter, came back to the kitchen. She was a writer for the Washington Post. And she just wanted to see how the operation went. Food came out fast, how good it was, everything. And the daughter said, oh, but I had the pancakes and they were delicious. And I just leaned over to her and I said, we put LSD in the pancake batter. And we sold these pastries called, well, I called them schlongs. They were cock-shaped pastries. And I assumed everybody knew what the word schlong meant. No. If you don't know, schlong is a Jewish slang word for cock. So one day, diner's packed. This 17-year-old dumb blonde waitress grabs one of these schlongs, starts waving it in the air, like a 17-year-old girl would probably hold a cock, and she really did this. She yelled, "Hey Jay, how much are the schlongs?" Everybody in the diner knew what that word meant. She didn't. So I wasn't always single. I was married. My wife made me do things like take her to the gynecologist. So she went me in the exam room. I'm her valet. I'm holding her clothes, holding her shoes, her purse. The doctor's under the little vagina tent and whatever he's doing under there, poking and prodding. And he zips out and he looks at me. And before he could say a word, I look at him. And I said, "You saw your shadow? 6 more weeks of no sex?" I was always fascinated by names. My father always wanted to sit me down and tell me what his father's name was when I was old enough to understand it. His father's name was Isidore. Now I'm like 4 years old and I look at him and I say, do I have an uncle who isn't Window? And I guess this developed where I was confused about names. My mother swore that I didn't know what my name was. So she actually bought me a shirt that said, "Hello, my name is Joseph John." Looking back on that, I'm thinking, this is like ringing the dinner bell for the pedophiles. So I wear this shirt to school, and I'm walking home. There's a creepy guy in the van. "Hey, Joseph John, why don't you get in the van? I've got candy." "Hey, Joseph John, why don't you get in the van? I have a puppy." I didn't know who the hell the guy was talking to. My mother was right. I didn't know my name. Let's see. I lived in Atlanta for a little while. I worked for one of those national tax prep companies. I won't name the name. It's 2 initials and a piece of concrete, so you probably figured it out. So it was the end of tax season, and we were running out of paper forms. So my boss sent me down to the federal building to pick up paper forms. And this is when I really realized that I have some sort of dog whistle to attract crazy. And I'm in line with other people. We're all pretty much dressed the same, look the same, nothing different about me. But this crazy lady walks up to me, gets right in my face, addresses me as Rainbow Division. She says, "Rainbow Division, stand at attention. Rainbow Division, are you ready?" She proceeds to put her fingers in her ears and goes boom. She walks away. 2 minutes later, special marshals come running down, throw her to the ground, put her in cuffs, start taking her away. She yells, "What about Rainbow Division?" They come over to me, they put me in cuffs. I said, "I'm not Rainbow Division, my name's Joe Scrocca." I said, "No, we saw a picture. You're Rainbow Division." So they take me up to the 5th floor, they process me, realize I'm not Rainbow Division, I am who I said I am. Go back to the office, apologize to my boss, I don't have the forms, explain to him what happened. He was a little pissed off, but he said, "Okay, but you must be relieved that all that's behind you now." I said, "I'm not relieved. There's some crazy guy named Rainbow Division that looks just like me running around Atlanta." And I'm going to leave you with one last story, a cute story. I can't do the story of the baby in the room. It's too filthy. Let me see. All right, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do one other thing. It's not my normal clothing. A couple years ago, I went down to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, by myself, and I was getting bored hanging around the pool. So I did a little sightseeing, and I came across a little town called Wilton Manors. Anybody hear of Wilton Manors? It's the second gayest town in America. And I thought, I'm not gay, but I have to check it out. It'd be like passing by the world's largest ball of yarn and not stopping by and taking a selfie. So I go in, I'm sitting at a bar, pretty much dressed like this, minding my own business, because I don't want any trouble or anything. This guy walks right up to me, gets right in my face. "How much?" "How much what?" "How much hair do you have under that shirt?" In all my years, I've never had to answer that question. I figured it was easier to just show him. I show him. I lift up my shirt. He starts petting my chest. I figure, all right, I'll be his little Italian sheephead for a while. Maybe he'll buy me a drink. I said, "Not below the equator, though. I'm not gay." It's right in my face. Right in my face. Says, "Sweetie, if you ever want to switch teams, you call me. I want to be your manager." I still have his number. I haven't called him yet, but it may happen. Thank you guys very much. Happy New Year. I'm Joe Scrocca.